You're not just worrying, you're quietly doubting God. Most people don't even realize it. Every time you worry, you are quietly telling God, I don't trust you enough to handle this. You may not say it out loud, but your sleepless nights, your constant overthinking, and that tight grip you keep on situations are having that exact conversation in the background. And deep down, you've felt it. You've sensed that unsettling tension between what you claim to believe and how you actually respond when life presses hard. You say God is able, yet you panic when things don't go your way. You say He is faithful, yet you rehearse worst-case scenarios like they're promises instead of lies. And few people talk about how dangerous that pattern really is. Because worrying is not just a habit, it's a silent contradiction of everything God has revealed about Himself. You've read it. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. And still, you pick those anxieties back up like they belong to you, like the weight somehow feels safer in your hands than in His. But let's be honest, you're not in control, and the stress you carry is proof of that. Worry convinces you that by thinking more, you can fix more. But that's the deception. It keeps you stuck in a loop where your mind runs, but nothing changes, where your heart is restless, but your situation stays the same. And here's the shocking truth. Your worry doesn't add a single hour to your life. Just like you've seen in Scripture, it only drains the strength you need for today. You've had those moments, haven't you? Lying awake, replaying conversations, imagining outcomes that haven't even happened. And in those moments, it feels productive, like you're preparing. But in reality, you're surrendering your peace for an illusion of control. God never asked you to figure everything out. He asked you to trust Him, and that's where the struggle hits hardest, because trust requires release, and release feels like risk. But is it really a risk to trust the one who already sees the end from the beginning? Or is the real risk continuing to rely on your limited understanding while ignoring His unlimited power? You've seen how things worked out before, how doors opened that you couldn't have forced, how provision came when it made no logical sense. Yet somehow, when a new challenge shows up, you act like God has to prove Himself all over again. Why? Because worry has a way of making you forget. It shrinks your memory of God's faithfulness and magnifies your fear of the unknown. But listen closely. Every time you choose worry over trust, you are placing your situation above God's ability. And that's the hidden insult. Not because you intend to dishonor Him, but because your actions say, this problem is bigger than you. And that's never true. You're carrying things that were never assigned to you, fighting battles that require divine strength with human effort, and wondering why you feel exhausted all the time. The shift happens when you realize that peace is not found in control, it's found in surrender. Be still and know that I am God is not just a verse. It's an invitation to step out of the chaos in your mind and step into the confidence of His sovereignty. Imagine what your life would look like if you actually lived like God is in control, not just saying it, but embodying it, letting go of outcomes, trusting His timing, and refusing to let fear dictate your thoughts. That's where freedom begins. So the next time worry tries to take over, pause and ask yourself, do I really believe God is able, or am I just saying it? Because your answer will shape your response. Choose trust, even when it feels uncomfortable, because that's where your strength is renewed. And if this challenged you, if it exposed something real in your life, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe and share this with someone who needs to break free from worry too. Because you're not just watching content, you're stepping into a different way of living, one decision at a time.